Hi, I'm Natella, a mom of 2 years old toddler. The first few times we went camping with our child, I genuinely felt like we packed everything, and somehow it still felt stressful. Our toddler wasn't sleeping well, got overstimulated, cranky, uncomfortable, and I remember thinking, how did we bring so much stuff and still feel so unprepared? And then I realized when you camp with a toddler, you're not really packing for the trip itself, you're packing for your child's routine. Their sleep, their comfort, their familiar food, the little things that help them feel safe away from home. So before you even start packing, think about your toddler's normal routine first. How do they usually fall asleep? What comforts them? What do they normally eat? How do they play during the day? And then combine all of that with the camping conditions. Will there be grass where they can safely play, or maybe there is dirt and dust everywhere? A lake where they can swim, or is it going to be rainy all day long so we can grab raincoat and rainy boots? You basically want to recreate their comfort zone as much as possible just outdoors. Also, think ahead about things that could happen. Is your toddler still teething? Will there be lots of mosquitoes? Is it going to be very hot during the day or freezing overnight? Once you think through your child's normal routine and possible situations ahead of time, packing becomes so much easier. So here are 10 things that genuinely make camping with a toddler easier for us. First of all, snacks and distraction toys for the road. Yes, I'm talking about the road. Honestly, the drive itself is sometimes harder than the actual camping part. I feel like parents focus so much on the campsite only that they forget the road trip can completely change the mood before you even arrive. And once your toddler gets bored in the car, every extra minute feels very long. Now we always pack easy snacks, stickers, books, and small toys. Anything that helps keep your toddler entertained on the way there. 2. Picnic blanket or outdoor rug. This became such a must for us ever since he started crawling, especially at campsites with dirt, rocks, or dust everywhere. Toddlers need a little safe spot where they can snack, sit, crawl, and play comfortably without constantly getting covered in dirt every 5 seconds. So during our first year camping, our baby was constantly in our arms because there was nowhere safe for him to play or crawl. And instead of relaxing, you honestly just end up even more exhausted. But then we went to Walmart and bought big outdoor rug, and things got way easier. 3. Canopy tent. This honestly saves a lot during hot weather camping. Even if your RV already has an awning, I still recommend bringing a separate canopy tent because you can move it around throughout the day depending on where the shade is. 4. LED bracelet or glow sticks. This one is actually so fun and practical because somehow once it gets dark, toddlers suddenly become faster than ever, and having little glow bracelets makes it so much easier to spot them around the campsite without constantly stressing. I like when this bracelet on their feet, not on their hands, because it's just too bright for their eyes. 5. Portable fan. Okay, this one we learned the hard way. Our truck doesn't have great airflow in the back, and one trip our toddler got so hot in his car seat that it was hard to watch. By the time we arrived, everyone was sweaty, tired, and already in a bad mood. Now we always bring a portable fan that's good for car, RV, tent, honestly everywhere. Even if you're a baby in stroller and it's so hot outside, it's nice to have it around mounted to the stroller handle. 6. Easy slip-on shoes or Crocs. Toddlers are always going in and out of the tent or RV, and having shoes they can quickly put on and take off is super convenient, especially for bathroom runs, quick walks around the campsite, or beach trips. 7. Portable step stool. This is especially useful for RV camping. Toddlers usually can't comfortably reach the sink, bed, or toilet on their own, and a small step stool helps them feel more independent while making daily routines smoother for everyone. 8. Collapsible bucket and stain remover. You don't think about it until your toddler is covered in mud, watermelon juice, sand, yogurt, and who even knows what else. Even in RV, having a separate place to soak dirty clothes instead of just throwing everything into the shower helps so much. Camping with toddlers gets easier once you stop trying to avoid mess and just prepare for it instead. 9. Portable booster seat with tray. I honestly regret not having it. I wish I knew about it before, because trying to hold a toddler on your lap while also attempting to eat your own dinner peacefully, it's not relaxing at all. We all know they like our food from our plate. This makes meals feel so much calmer for everyone. 10. Baby monitor without Wi-Fi. Especially useful if your toddler naps in the RV, tent, or travel crib while you sit outside nearby. We actually didn't have a baby monitor for a long time, so we used a little budget hack instead. We would leave one phone near the baby and stay on a muted phone call from outside. That worked really well for us. Honestly, having a monitor would definitely be much more convenient because you can not only hear your baby, but you can see them. With the phone call, we couldn't see him, so we kept running back and forth every 10 to 15 minutes to check how he was doing and make sure there was no chance of him falling off the bed. This is all for today, and in the next video, part 2, I'll be sharing more stuff to take for your camping with the toddlers. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to watch my previous video about our travel first aid kit for kids, especially if you are planning camping or road trip in this season, so follow for more realistic motherhood and camping content. Lastly, the biggest tip is don't stress too much about making everything perfect. Camping with toddlers will probably still be messy, unpredictable, overstimulating, and exhausting at times. But it's also some of the sweetest family memories. The goal isn't perfection, it's simply making things easier for yourself so you can actually enjoy the experience too. So I'm wishing you blessings, safe travels, and cozy family adventures. Bye!